Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week starting March the 3rd, running through March 9th. We are going to be putting down one card for each day and looking at what comes up not only on the card, but also what comes up intuitively as well to see about the themes of energy that are running through your week. Those of you who would like to book a private reading with me, all of that information is on my website there in the video. And if you would like to support this channel, please do a thumbs up, share, or trying to make sure everything's on camera. Comment down below. All of that stuff is greatly appreciated. If you would like to support financially, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description as well. All right, so we have your cards down for the week. Let's take a look at what we have here. By the way, this is the Light Seer Tarot for those of you who are wondering. So the first thing that we have showing up here, Monday, we have the Six of Wands. Beautiful card. This basically tells me that on Monday there's something going on where you are getting some kind of appreciation. Somebody is letting you know how much they appreciate what you do, especially if you've done something that not only benefits yourself, but also benefits other people as well. For many of you, this does feel like something that's happening at work. Now, at work or at whatever you do to feel productive in your community, for those of you who don't work. Let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, we have Five of Swords showing up here. This just tells me there's some kind of argument, some kind of debate or conflict that's showing up on Tuesday. So we may clarify that. In fact, I'm going to push that out and see a little bit more about what that is around a little bit later, unless we find something more interesting to look at. I like to get a heads up at some of these things that we don't like, just so that we have, we do have free will, and that way we can move towards something different instead. So let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have a Page of Pentacles showing up in reverse. That page showing up in reverse basically says that you're getting some kind of news about money or about material goods. And this is the kind of news that we wish we didn't have to hear. This can be, your kid drops the phone in the toilet and so now you have to replace it, or, an invoice comes in, it's bigger than you expected, or you weren't expecting an invoice on something. So anything like that. Not our favorite card to see come up. Looking at Thursday, we have the Ten of Pentacles showing up here in reverse. This just tells me that on Thursday, you're doing something to help strengthen your sense of stability and security in the world. Good on you. And then on Friday, we have the Nine of Cups. This talks about doing something that makes you feel fulfilled, happy, satisfied, all of that good stuff. So we like that. Some people consider that the wish come true card. I do consider that a card that talks about satisfaction, happiness, sense of fulfillment, that type of stuff. Now let's look at the weekend. What do we have here? We're starting off with the Seven of Cups in reverse. This just means that we're very focused on something. Rather, we've actually been looking at what things we can do to improve our lives. And now we're settling on one and really taking those first steps towards moving towards that one. On Sunday, Strength card coming up in reverse. Some of you may be skipping your trip to the gym. Period. For some of you, it's going to be that simple. For others of you, what we're talking about here is some kind of hit to your self-esteem, or you're not feeling your normal sense of confidence. Here in spirit say cockiness. Either way, you're not in that sweet spot with your self-esteem where, you're not really arrogant, but nobody's using you for a doormat either. And so this could be because somebody's saying something to you that makes you feel like you really are not enough or whatever. And you've paid attention to that. You're listening to that. So stop listening to that and allow yourself to really look at the situation for what it is and recognize the wonderfulness that is you. All right. So let's clarify Tuesday. Let's see what that argument or debate showing up there is about, so that you kind of have a heads up, and maybe you can even prevent it if you know ahead of time what's going on there with this argument or debate. What do we have here? And it may not even be a big thing, because when you pull cards for every day, they may not even be a big thing. Okay, so we've got some kind of upgrade coming up here that there's an argument about. has to do with stability and security. I think this has to do with work. This argument or debate has to do with work. There's some kind of decision that needs to be made at work that's going to have a long-term impact on upgrading things for you at work. You're getting some kind of communication that talks about this. The thing is, there's somebody being a little bit sneaky. We've got this snake here that's kind of snake in the grass type energy sometimes. I feel like with this mirroring the coffin, there's somebody who is actually trying to come against an upgrade that you could potentially have whenever it comes to work. And they're trying to influence the decision of somebody who's trying to make a decision about you or about this upgrade. So it looks to me like this argument or debate could be that you're up for a raise or maybe up for a promotion at work. Somebody else is basically trying to convince your supervisor, this is our somebody else trying to convince your supervisor that no, Aries doesn't really deserve that. I deserve that, or whatever. Maybe they're not even saying they deserve it, but they're trying to come against this idea that you deserve it for sure. All right. And so obviously, yes, that's going to cause argument or debate. I would say just have all your ducks in a row, have your evidence of all the things that you've done that benefits the company, and have that ready to show just in case somebody starts acting a fool. That's what I would suggest on that. All right, so that's what we have for your week, Aries. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate y'all. Everyone have a fantastic week, and peace. Where's my camera? Peace out.